Hey guys, welcome to Brian's Man Cave, episode 66. So this video is really more of a follow-up to my last video, where I talked about two games, well, kind of one game, but two games, and that was Astroblast and Astro Smash. So the reason why I'm doing this follow-up video is because I felt I just didn't give Astroblast the justice it deserved, and that was because of my own not knowing of the different settings, and I kind of mentioned that in the video. I didn't know what was going on, and it kind of drove me nuts. And so after I posted the video, I obviously started getting a lot of feedback, and people helping out and saying, here was your problem. And so I thought, that was kind of dumb of me to just show that one variant of Astroblast and make it seem like that's all it is. When really it's not. So I decided to do this video and try Astroblast at the proper setting. And just for, to make it a little bit different, I'm going to use my paddle controllers. So in the last one I used the just a straight up joystick, fine and stuff, but I want to give it a try with these now. And just to see how my experience is. So I'm going to be on a different mode. I'm going to be on the easier mode, the easier setting, I don't know, normal mode. And I'm going to try the game again, and just to see how it is. I'm not going to do the Intellivision one, because it's the same, but this one I'm going to do again. So let's try it. Okay, we're back to Astroblast. Now, the mistake I made, now that I've learned this from the good friends on Facebook and YouTube and all that great stuff, is I was playing it like this. Which, you notice everything is going at hyperactive speeds, which is crazy. So, flicking the right difficulty switch to B, and now, look at that. Well, I still kind of suck. Now I kept the other difficulty switch to auto fire just to save my thumb. But you can see they're still kind of going fast, but not as lightning speed crazy as they were before. And of course this time I'm using my paddle controller. A little bit different. It's actually so much easier than toggling that switch. But now I'm actually getting somewhere. Just felt that, my last video, I just didn't give this game enough justice because I had it on the crazy super setting. And, yeah. It's always the worst when you try and play a game set to the most difficult setting. Especially when you're not that good at it to begin with. So now I'm actually getting somewhere, which is cool. And I kind of said this in one of my comments about the speeds and all that, and I blame Ghostbusters on this one, because I think Ghostbusters was one of the last games I was playing on my Atari, and if you've ever played Ghostbusters on the Atari, you'll know that in order to use the ghost bait to stop the Marshmallow Man, you need to flick the right difficulty switch. So you're constantly flicking that thing back and forth. And I guess the last time I played it, I ended up flicking it and leaving it into the A position. Oh, look at that. Level 2. A. And clearly that's the worst position to be playing this game in. If you want to play it at this speed, you definitely got to keep that difficulty switch at the B position, not the A position. Lessons learned. It's a problem when you have too many game systems and too many games. It's hard to remember how to play all of them and what settings and all that other stuff. First world problems. Oh, look at that. It's so much easier. And it's really funny because I remember when I first got this game and I played it and it was at this setting and I was like, hey, look at me, I'm doing really well. Then when I go to do that video, I was like, hey, wait a minute. I can't play this game. What happened? Definitely a lot more fun at this speed for me anyways. If you want that challenge, it's always there for you. Just have to flick the switch. But again, it seems that it is missing that hyperdrive option. Not that that's really that beneficial. It really only helps against the heat seeker thing that comes after you. And then the heat seeker doesn't always kill you anyways, right? Oops. But even on this setting, I mean, this game is still pretty tricky. Glad my paddle controller works. I know I've had to clean it a few times. Still feels a little bit weird. Like I'm just kind of turning it slightly and the thing's moving pretty quick, so... I mean, I really only use the paddle controller on Kaboom most of the time. That's the only real game I play from time to time that requires the paddle controller. So, as you can see, this game really isn't that difficult when you have it on the right setting. And I'm glad everybody was able to give me that knowledge, because I obviously I could have gone and found the rule book. It's probably online. That's the thing though. I only had the loose cartridge. I didn't have the rule book, and so unless I sat there really goofing around with it, I just didn't bother. But yeah, I mean that's why it's great to have these videos to get the experts out there to be like, hey, dum-dum, put it on the right setting. And so that's what I did. Also, using the paddle controllers, it definitely was a lot nicer using the paddle controllers. I kind of knew that anyways. I mean, it's not like I thought that the joystick was going to be better in the last video. I just wanted to use the joystick. I wanted to try it out and see how good it was with the joystick. But this time I got a chance to try the paddle controllers. Now, the only thing I could say about the paddle controller was, maybe it's just mine, maybe they're just a little bit wonky, but I felt that it was kind of like, I just tilted a bit, just kind of turn it a bit, and the thing would just be like, and I also felt that the thing was a little bit wobbly, moving around. It could be my paddle controllers, though. I bought these a long time ago for $3 in a Value Village, I think, and I mean, they work, so I can't complain. And, $3, that's pretty cheap. I'm sure to get these today, they would be a little bit more, so. But yeah, so that was Astroblast the right way. And as I explained in the video, you got to make sure that difficulty switch is on B. That was my mistake. And like I also said, it was the Ghostbusters game that I know I was playing last, and that thing gets you, changing the toggle switches. I probably, in the past, have always left it on B or something like that, and, this time now I'm toggling it and going crazy. So, learning all these settings, and I have to admit too, and I know I've probably said this before, I'm pretty bad at, not learning full out all of the switches and controls before I play a game. I don't really want to spend that kind of time. I just like to grab the game, put it in, just start playing around with it. But if there's a game I really wanted to get good at, if I really wanted to spend the time on it, yeah, I would have to do it properly. And the reason why I'm saying that, this guy over here, I've been thinking about this game, Chuck Norris, and I kind of I did a quick look up on the Atari Age website, and it seems like this game is pretty intense. Like there's a lot of stuff to it. So if I'm going to do a video, I'm probably going to have to learn about it, because I bet if I plugged this in and tried to play it, I wouldn't know what I was doing. But this will definitely be an interesting video if I can try it. Again, that's I hope that it works. Anyways, yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. This is just a kind of a, I don't know, like a part 2 or a follow-up kind of video, if you may. And just to set the things right, because I didn't want people to think that Astroblast was that crazy stupid. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, and if there's any other games you'd like to see me play. I was kind of thinking about doing Lock and Chase next, and possibly Tron Deadly Discs, but who knows. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.